Wait. I don't want one. Wow. They've done 12 major updates on this game. They've come out with like a lot of shit.
Automated. Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Agent, priority objective available.
Safe area entered.
Stream seems to be working good too, bro. Oh, another upgrade here, eh? What did I do? Clinic? Nice. This little movie theater? There it is. How cute. What do you want? Alright. We got 2 control points. Season set blueprints. Yeah? Or you play this shit? I tend to. I completely forgot you were even in here, bro. Do you want to play some Helldivers? Oh, they're. Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. I played hockey there. Yeah. At there at the Brad Marchand played there? That's where he played. They are fucked. Yeah, they can be a little messed up there, but at the same time, I've seen the cops, especially the French cops up there, drop off drunk Indians. Like, some of them don't deserve what they get. Some of them, I don't know. It's pretty inhumane, anyways. They'll drop them off in the middle of the bush so they can be like, walk home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's fucked up what they do to each other. Yeah, those are the vehicles I'm talking about. They'll they'll bring them all the way to their res and stuff, or they'll shuttle them in. I was like, what the? Wait. She took a shit. I thought, oh god. So there's there's a club there. So I was there for a native tournament. Actually, I played for a reserve in a reserve tournament, and we lost in the finals. But the winning team won 40 grand or 45 grand or something. But they paid me to go up and shit. But anyways, one night we went out to the club, and like all the teams from the tournaments were there, so it was packed with like native people from fucking everywhere, and um, it was wild, bro. There was they had beer pong set up down there in the club. They had fucking bottles like were being bought and fucking sprayed on the crowd 24/7. It was nuts. It was the money they spent. It was retarded. There's a huge club in Valdor. Actually, my buddy, he was supposed to play in a game the next morning. He ended up in a drunk tank. It was like, where's Sini? It's like in the drunk tank. He got pepper sprayed last night. His face was purple. Like, Well, see, it's different. So if you only speak English, it's different. I swear to God, I'm gonna mute this guy. Yeah, but I don't, right? So, um, for me, like the experience is different. If you don't speak French, I don't get into these places. So the, the native people I'm with either speak French or just because they're native, we'll let them in. Bro, I took a bus back from Mysticity, Quebec, and we stopped. Yeah, yeah. I went up there, took a bus all the way home, but in Rouen, Noranda, that's where like they were tripping when I couldn't speak French. They were tripping. And a good thing I had my ex with me then, and she could speak French. But all I did was ask for a poutine. And she's like, it's poutine. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just have that he's not French look when I go places, you know? And sometimes I've been in a lot of places in Quebec that are like that. The first time I went to a place in Quebec, actually, the club in Hull, I almost got into a fight with the bouncer because he's like telling me to take my hat off in French. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Because they had a dress code and I had a hat on and our whole hockey team's in there, you know, and I didn't know. And I'm at the door, like he's just about to let me in. He's like telling me in French, take your hat off. Like, but he was getting real aggressive. Yeah. And I'm like, what did you say to me? And someone was like, he's telling you to take his hat off. Or take your hat off. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. It's like, I thought I was going to have to fight the guy. And then I turn around, and then one of the guys on my team's Cody Hensby, back in the day, and he was dancing with this big black chick on stage, like 300 plus pounds, right in the middle of the dance floor, and he had her tit right out in the middle of this fucking whole club, and he's just sucking away on these fucking hockey puck nipples, like right on the. Bro, I don't know, coach. I told coach, he's like, I said, I think Cody's taking chasing the puck a little too serious. He's like, why? I said, well, he was sucking some big lady's fucking nipples last night and they look like hockey pucks. Need to show him the difference. Mm. That's how they are in Valdora. That's what I mean. He was a white dude. They're fucked up there.
Additional hostiles detected.
Should see when they get tired of all the natives, man. It was nuts. Big brawl on the fucking street after the club. That's why Cindy ended up getting fucking pepper sprayed and sent the night in fucking drunk tank. I didn't even know he was a part of that brawl. Because he was partying with his reserve, and I got called up to play for a different reserve. Yo, what's going on with that dude's drone? What is that thing?
Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed.
I used to be really good at penalty shots when I played threes all the time. I had a go-to move in real life that I kind of do a little bit in this game, but it looks so much better in real life. You come down on your strong side. Oh shit. Not offside, like, so you'd come down if you're left-handed on the left side. And then you kind of just do a couple stick handles, but when you get close to the net, you come across the goalie, like from left to right, and you drop the puck. So this is where some goalies, you'd have to drop the puck between your legs to sell it, and then pick it up. So you wouldn't put your stick between your legs, you just put the puck between your legs and then pick it up behind you, and then go from behind you to backhand in front of you and then score with your backhand. But some goalies, you wouldn't have to actually go between your legs unless they were really good. You could just like fake like you were going to go in between your legs and then go around them with your backhand. Well, that was my go-to. It looks really cool.
Electronic device detected.
Grant is effective. His deepfakes are perfect. He is highly creative and very good.
I used to have a video of me doing that on my old Instagram, that exact move, bro, and I wish I still had it. No, the one I just explained to you, where it's like a drop pass to yourself in front of the net between your legs, and I scored it on Kenny Appleby, the guy that just signed with the Marlies.
Active turrets detected.
Wish I still had that video.
Serious trauma detected.
Generator located nearby.
It's not a lot of people do it, man. You might see a Russian in a video do it. I learned it from a guy named Andrew Tessier. He was a rookie in Blind River before me, the year before me. And we shared the same number, the same billet family and everything. But he was from there, so he gave me a lot of advice on who to hang out with and shit. It was good, man. We trained a lot in Sudbury together.
Generator located nearby. Turret disabled. Additional turret still online.
My buddies still bug me to play.
An agent needs assistance.
But honestly, dude, I don't want to. I know everybody in those beer leagues, and I don't want to. I'm not interested, bro. Fuck them all. Because
Hostile defenses disabled.
pretty well. I'd be down. You'd be surprised. The reason that I wouldn't want to enter any leagues is because I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to say it. Yeah, it would be bad, bro. Like, I would definitely get into fights with some of my old teammates. No, but it happens all the time. Even an old goalie of mine, he gets into fights with another. So it's an old teammate of mine gets into fights with another old teammate of mine on their two different beer league teams. And that one guy just bought a camp, and the other guy is helping me quote AC from my mom's house. And they're both bugging me to play, but they're like, oh, you haven't skated in that long, man, and you had knee surgery, you'll have to wear a knee brace and all this. And I'm like, bro, if I hopped on the outdoor rink right now, I wouldn't need to go fast to make you look stupid. You know? But I'm not going to say I'm being shape and outskate you. That's not what I'm there to do. Fuck, I'm not there to impress you or anybody or even them. Just, if I'm going to go skating, it's to keep myself in shape. So I don't fucking die by the time I'm 40. So, wait, hold on. Say that again? Downtown? There's one right by your street, your house.
You're clear to enter and find the target.
Oh, Queens Athletic. They added an ODR there? What? Fuck that. I'm not going for a lube. I do that. Something I do with a chick. Be like, yo, you want something I do on a date, bro? You want to go on a loop? And then it'd be like, hey, after that, we can go on the mile at the Bell Park when they do the skate mile. No, fuck that. What? I used to go to the one by your house all the time, man, before they shrunk it. Because the natives bought it just like 2 years ago, and for some reason they shrunk the arena. It's stupid. You'll notice when you go by it next time, the old lights are still there. So there's a light that lights up where the old arena used to be, and the arena doesn't go that far anymore. I used to go there all the time. The other one I used to go to all the time is East End, Levique Street. My buddy Ryan Linema and his brother used to run it. We used to even, at times, when we were real young, play for them in a playground hockey league. East End Playground. Yeah. They had black and yellow shirts. I forgot my skates I didn't have my skates one time because I was in town visiting and I left my skates in the locker in Ottawa. So they found skates in the locker in the fucking playground, bro. And these old skates that were all leather with like butter knife blades. And they weren't sharp at all. And I threw those things on and went out there and played, man. It was fucked. Oh. Okay. I'd be down. The nice part about Boston Pizza is the weed store is right up the street. I told him to order sour OG today on my way out of town. And he just like walked away. I'm like, well, you know, The one in Timmins orders it for my buddy all the time. It's not that hard to find, but it's definitely not that easy to get. He didn't like that.
New status update unlocked.
Did I?
SMR signature detected.
Perfect.
What the hell is an SMR signature?
Oh, just a small modular reactor. Nuclear reactor.
SMR confirmed. Black Tusk mobile nuclear reactor on site.
Power. With Penco out of commission, we need a stable source of power. Agent, secure that reactor.
We'll see. Tomorrow is about giving Ike his chance. So, yeah.
Take out the hostile.
If he shows up. Yeah, you're in for both with him.
Status update. Reactor unstable.
He's playing left wing.
Agent, you
But that's if he shows up. If he doesn't show up, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I'll go center again. Cam will go left. Well, listen, we're not that good of a team for me to not give these guys a chance. That's the straight answer. I have to give these guys a chance for them to realize, okay, well, I'm not any better than these guys either. Oh, no,
Agent, you're clear. Keep going. We need to find Danvers and figure out what the hell the Black Tusk are up to.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be big.
yeah, but he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit. Like, I don't care what he says. But that's what like, a guy like that needs to understand with a guy like me is you can talk all the fuck you want. It don't matter. Like at the end of the day, bro, I've met a million people just like you in real life where they talk their ass off with a silver tongue but can't do anything on the ice.
We're almost ready to deploy.
So tomorrow's about giving him his chance. If he doesn't do well, he might not even make it past game 1. Fuck, I'll play game 2. Slapping Tina. But he's the one I would have no problem releasing or throwing on the fucking... I hope he's watching this stream right now.
Hostiles detected.
Tay-Tay didn't do that bad, to be honest. We got to get a little more chemistry between the three of us up front. And he was better defensively on the wing than pretty much everyone but you. Defensively, yeah, but yeah, because he plays center too, though, so he knows because that side of it a little more because he does play center. And that's why I've been telling you should play center. I actually think you'd be really good at it.
Agent, we got a nuclear reactor powering something that is ready to deploy. Follow that power line.
Testino showed you what's in the box yet. You trust him so much you're willing to die for him. Even if what he's been cooking up.
I learned how to do mine playing. Oh, well, actually, that's a lie. I guess it would have been franchise and 1v1s back in the day. I used to play a lot of it.
Scan complete. Multiple Black Tusk Warhounds detected. Status.
I'll be honest, man. If I could play right wing with one team myself,
Black
but
Tusk workstation.
if so,
Network detected.
when you play on the wing, you don't need to turn auto backskate off. And this is like when you play on the wings, you don't need to turn auto backskate off.
Hostiles
You know what auto backskate is? Why wouldn't you want it on the wing?
Agent. Warhound activated.
But why? Give me a good reason. Do you? As a winger?
50% complete.
Yeah, but that's behind the ball thinking.
Agent. Warhound activated.
There's a lot more times where if you had auto backskate on and you press L2, your guy will be in a perfect position for a 1T. A lot more. And when you press, I'm talking about offensively. Yes. For 1Ts, and when you have the puck and you press L2, your guy will focus facing the net. You won't get stuck in a stupid L2 animation where you like trying to turn him around and he won't fucking turn. If you leave auto backskate on as a winger, and as center, I don't like it because I'm like a third defenseman. But if I played it on the wing, I would
Workstation.
turn that shit back on, and I'd fuck around with it. Try it. I used to only play with that shit on, bro.
I've analyzed the intel you recovered.
Yep.
Not only are the Black Tusk double flame, but they're shipping most of it out of state.
It is. Like, what is it? Is it your job to defend one-on-ones all game as a winger? Well, then, turn that shit on.
Hold the work. This is the last transpo.
You'll see how. You just have to like tap it occasionally. You don't have, you won't have to hold it as much as like you have been to get your body to turn the correct way. It's more fluid movement out of corner play. If we do practice games tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not just saying. When I ran FIFA clubs, I used to make you show up 2 hours before. If you didn't show up 2 hours before, I wouldn't even dress you. For me, personally, I know it's best if I jump on exactly an hour beforehand and get 2 good games in. Like, I had 2 good warm-up games today, and I thought I played decent. But I don't... For me, there's a point of overdoing your warm-ups. And I think about an hour and a half, an hour beforehand was perfect for me. But it's our first season too, and we still have a lot of shit to work out. Like, if we have a stronger first couple games, I don't put Ike in. I don't rotate the lineups to get guys in like Rothweiler. I would just stick with what's winning, you know, and that's what I want to do. But we're not there yet, so I have to rotate these guys in so I don't look like a fucking dick in the management. And then go from there. If they don't like what I have to say, I'll trade them or release them. But that's part of the process of being a first-year team. Like, I'll be honest right now, bro. I wouldn't even play NHL before unless me and Wally were playing. But because Cam had it this year, like, I really wanted to play it, so I got even selling. I carried selling up to fucking championship with bots, drop-ins. But once Cam got it, it was like, we're in it. And then we ended up in leagues, and then we ended up here. So, but if Wally was here, bro, we'd be killing a lot of these teams. Like, the connection me and him have, it's not so much just him, but me and him together. We know where we want to be for each other. It's like when Cam pulls up for a 1T at the right time,
Electrical hazard detected.
and I miss that shit with him. I don't miss. And it's like with Cam, usually I don't miss either, but lately I have, because I've been trying to fucking do a lot.
I need to go back through the intel. There's schematics. The cables must be connected.
And it's just that little bit of off. It's just that little bit of off focus where, like, if we either communicate or if I get the fucking hang of it again or some shit, it's goals all the time.
Hostiles detected.
Vital signs critical.
So imagine this scenario. You're an NHL coach and you're watching development camp or tryouts for your NHL team, and you got like 4 or 5 first round picks, you got like 3 or 4 second round picks, and guys that were should have been slotted to make the NHL, no problem, but you only got 2 roster spots. Who are you gonna, and how are you gonna differentiate who makes the team and who doesn't? Okay.
Okay, seriously. What the hell needs this much power?
All that's good, but you're missing one very big key element. You can make plays and do all that shit, but if you don't drive the fucking net, none of it's good for nothing. Yeah, I won't sign a guy if he sits in the high slot in the neutral zone and tries to make a play every time as a winger. But I will sign him if he puts his head down and nose down to the ground and fucking hauls his ass right into the goalie's face. I will sign you right away. That is exactly how they do it in the NHL, and that's why certain guys make millions and others don't. Right? So, because making plays and all that's good, but if you don't drive the net,
Flame bombs on the Zeppelin. They're doing fine.
it's just all for show.
Lock down, Agent. The Zeppelin just fired a purple flame bomb and it's targeting the roof.
Agent down.
I tried to drive the net right at the end of the game there, and I might have had a chance to tie it, and I fucked up in the second game.
Serious trauma detected.
I don't know if I can progress right now. It's not. No, but it's not that intense either. You guys get. Like, yes, you guys needed a wake up call.
Striker drone detected.
Yeah, exactly. You guys, certain guys needed a wake up call for sure, but don't give these guys so much fucking respect, man. You know, we're not that bad when we do the simple shit and push the net. Go behind the net, move their D away from the passing lane so we get the goalie moving. Yep. Fuck, we should, yeah. Easily. If Jay would have played how he did yesterday, instead of how he did today, we would have won both games. Yeah, we should have had a few more too, though. And their chances that we had to attack them, we ended up passing it to the boards. Nah, the big. Well, yeah. But that's why I'm saying, like, button pass, especially as a defender, is not always good, man. It happens to me all the time when I'm in the center of our zone and I button pass and it just goes wherever the fuck it wants to go. But in their zone, it's pretty good. And at times in the neutral zone as well. But I told them, like, unless you're hitting the guy for a breakaway or with speed, don't do it. Out of our own zone, yes.
The Zeppelin's on the move.
Accessing surface-to-air missiles. Laser marauder detected. Complete. Terminal offline.
Shit. Agent, re-engage the hack.
SAM coming online.
Well, you better be on tomorrow, because we need some wins. You. I know. I'm just fucking around. I meant playing well, bro.
Systems and flight plan. We've got a small window.
I know you'll do well. The first game, you guys should beat them. Cincinnati. If you guys don't beat them, I don't know. You, Ike, and Optic, and then Jay and Kelly and Billy. But I might play for Jay
Terminal offline.
on defense. Me and Kelly on defense.
Sam coming online.
We need to take out the road before they get the Sims back online.
75% complete.
Buddy, we could have beat both teams tonight. If we would have started stronger. Toledo scored their first 2 goals off of 2 mistakes. And then it was 2-1. We should have been up 1-0. And we should have we had 2 chances to score right before that. And like we could have been up on them easy right at the beginning of the game. No problem. That's a different game when you play with a lead instead of chase the game all the fucking time. Those guys especially, they don't like to chase. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Everybody's giving them... Everyone's giving them all the respect like they deserve it. No. I don't care if they won the league 5 times in a row. They're not that good. They really aren't. They just do the simple shit right. And then what they are good at is they know the league fine lines where they can hold a guy for 2 seconds, but not 3 seconds. They can get in his way. They can do the speed glitch as long as it doesn't count as a goal. So coming back on back check, you can speed glitch all you want.
Lucky us. The other thing?
No way.
Now we'll be disappointed.
Wow, there's nothing I can do. There's only one key to the vault where they keep the Amherst printer. That key's on a chain around Theo's neck. Only person who might be able to get it is Moral.
Can you recruit her?
No. She loves him too much to betray him. We just have to be patient. Last time we went out of town, he gave the key to Candle. She wants the key off the dock than an agent.
Well, let's give him a reason to get out of town.
Holy shit! You did it.
Fucking burn in hell.
Intel detected on laptop.
Agent, clear the site and send them out for extraction.
An agent has left your group.
So one thing, if you're gonna use a 1T, even if it's silver 1T, is you guys gotta get good at the uterus formation. Yes. So when the, when the teams are 1T'ing against us, the net is the bottom of the uterus, and the two players are the ovaries. Higher and more to the center. A little bit. Yeah, just above the face-off dot. That's the best spot, and the reason being is because when you sit there and wait for that 1T, they have to come away from the front of the net to guard that pass. And when they come away from the front of the net, it leaves you a lane to get around them when you don't have the puck, right? So the only way you can do that is when I was going to say this to TT earlier before the game too, and I didn't say it, but when you guys are coming down, like you guys enter the zone, even if it's 2-on-1, you guys both, instead of stopping, which you can both stop, but you can also turn at the same time towards the boards. So you on the left would turn towards the boards on the left, and he on the right would turn towards the boards on the right at the same time, so that when you complete your turn, you're facing each other. That's the uterus. You guys turn. That's what I call it. But yeah, it's the same thing as stopping, but you turn, and it works so much better because they think you're going to go down low. They think you're going to go up to the point when you do it, and then you just complete your turn and bomb 1T. No, we just got to be not fucking retarded, bro. It's like... There is no kill shot, bro. That's it. There's no kill shot unless you move the puck around. You got to do that. What am I gonna do? I can't play.